Namaskar. In this video of the RBI Financial Stability Report of BSE IPF, we will talk about corporate sector. What is the RBI's observations on the corporate sector? As we know, it faced a lot of problems, but RBI is mentioning that the first thing was that the brunt of the pandemic's impact was in Q1 2021, the first quarter, April, May, June. Signs of recovery became visible in Q2, that means July, August, September. The contraction in sales was -4 as compared to -41. That's huge. From sales contracting by 41%, sales contracting by just 4%, it suddenly feels, under normal circumstances, we would have said, oh, sales are down by 4%. But look at it from a background of -40, -4 looks far better. That is what RBI is saying. So the preceding in the preceding quarter for listed private, why and how companies now the again what companies did and how companies responded. Cost cutting has reflected in large reduction in expenses relative to sales. Obviously cost cutting had to be done. Manufacturing sector, see, if when you are put under pressure, the best companies, they do something to, they become even leaner, they become even more efficient. And that's why you can see some companies today are charging are commanding a PE of 70, 80, and others are not even back to their pre COVID levels. So pay attention to the companies which are there in your portfolio. uh, Enabled by cost cutting reduction relative to sales, manufacturing sector posted improvements in operating profits and in debt servicing, the latter being reflected in the improvement in their interest coverage ratio. Then they're talking about IT sector, and profit margins improved across sectors because of reduced leverage and built upon precautionary cash positions. Further investment in fixed assets remains subdued. 3 points RBI is saying. One is they reduced their leverage. That's a very good thing. Companies became more efficient. Second, they built their cash. Now that is also, companies suddenly went in the defensive mode, and the good companies, they ensured that their cash positions remain, and all capital expenditures were stopped. So this is what companies did. And the interest part which they are talking about, so RBI has done this analysis. We'll just try to see ratio of interest to EBITDA. So you need to understand this. So in March 2005, if this for non-PSU, it is 0.1, which means what? If interest was 10 and EBITDA was 100, then automatically it will become 10%. So this is what a 0.1. So this is what it is saying, that interest to EBITDA was 0.1. Now interest is going to remain the same. I mean, you have to keep on paying interest if you have taken a loan. So what happened in 2019 or 20, look at this, during the pandemic times, the interest expenditure pretty much remained the same, but because the base went down, suddenly the ratio shot up. So 0.1 became 0.16, as you can see here, close to, we are taking just rough numbers, but this is what happened. Interest expenditure remained the same, but the EBITDA reduced. Because of that, the ratio went up. But the good part again here is, the silver lining again here is, it again quickly came down. In the next few quarters, it's again come back to historic levels, which means what? That companies, this is what RBI is saying, that companies improved their efficiencies. They reduced leverage, they increased cash positions, they reduced capex, stopped all capex, and because of that, the crisis did not really disrupt the entire, permanently, the entire corporate sector of India. So that is what is this report, this point which we are talking about. Again, we will in the next this is an interesting analysis. In the next video, we'll look at what happened to companies' assets and vis-a-vis banks. So that's the next video coming in this series. Thanks for watching.